Uh, Thank you very much for coming into our session today. I am Vishal, and I have Amit here with me. Both of us work on Stream, so whatever we show you, we're helping build that. So hopefully you'll enjoy today, and we will have time for questions in the end. So let's get this started. Before I get started, how many of you were actually in the session yesterday that we did? Okay, not many. So what we will start today with is just give you a general overview, spend 5-10 minutes on it, give a generic demo. But most of the time today we are going to spend on is actually showing you the power of video inside in a collaboration scenario and how you can use it in Office apps. And we'll build a scenario with you on the stage here today and talk you through that. Yeah? So I think this is something we talked about yesterday, and it is very powerful, and we actually truly believe in this. So here is some science behind it. So we were actually wondering inside our team, like we almost always hear the term, right? Picture is worth 1,000 words. So we said, like, how much is a video worth? Because video is 30 pictures a second. So it's a lot of pictures. So then we tried to pull some science numbers, and we found this article. It's a pretty popular article by a psychologist, which says you absorb information in video 60,000 times better than you would do in email. Yet, most of our time goes in reading documents, sending emails. So why are we not doing more of video? And that's kind of what we wanted to help solve some of those problems with Stream here. So we are starting to see that, right? Video is playing a larger role in our daily lives now as consumers. A lot of us are watching it on Facebook, on Twitter, and stuff like that. But on work, it is still not quite taken off. And we believe at least one problem there is the lack of easy-to-use tools. So one of the core mission for us in Stream is to always build an easy-to-use interface. So if one thing will hold us as accountable to, that is one thing we definitely want to make sure of. So whatever you do in Stream, we want to make it easy for you to get your job done, be more effective with video and stuff like that. But beyond that, there are lots of other things that we want to help out with. One is security. We understand, like, quite a lot of you are probably admins or people responsible for security in your org. So you want to make sure we give you all the tools so that you can manage this within your environment. Then, as I said earlier, not a lot of us hang out in video portals in our day-to-day lives, right? So we don't sit on YouTube doing F5. What new video showed up? Let me watch that. No, we don't do that, right? What we do is we actually stay in the apps we usually collaborate in, whether it's my work team space in Teams, whether it's my SharePoint site, or it could be an internal portal IT has built for me. And that's where I usually spend time. So we want to take your videos and let them show up there with an easy few clicks, and we'll show you how we do that today. Then, as it is, video is pretty hard to create. So in our session yesterday, we actually talked about an upcoming capability in Stream called Stream Recorder, and we also announced a partnership with TechSmith that Camtasia is going to be integrating with Stream pretty soon here. And we are going to show you another one today, which is our PowerPoint integration. So the idea here is, although video is hard to create, video is even harder to find. All of us, by nature, including me, are kind of lazy, if I may put it like that. So we don't spend a lot of time in typing out everything that happened in the video, so and that way people can find the video. So we don't really fill up metadata, is my point. So Stream has some unique capabilities. We'll show you that in a second here as well. So the idea is, whatever video you already have, make it easy for you to find it. Make it easy for you to find the relevant part of the video that you're really interested in, so you can get your job done faster. And we'll show you that. And we did show it in the session today, but a lot of you are new here, so we'll show that again today. And then finally, it's a common platform. So you must have seen in our keynote yesterday and throughout other demos as well, Stream is becoming the video platform, or is the video platform for Office 365. All your meeting recordings show up there, or anything you do inside Teams basically integrates very well with that. And I'll show you a lot of that, so I don't spend time here. And then finally, we are fast entering a world which is globally connected. Not everybody is in the same location at the same time, and video is yet another powerful tool to help you reach out in a very human way possible, in as human way as possible, to all those folks who are not local. So I think that what is coming in our way then, as I said, obviously tools is one big part of it, but ease of use is another big part of it. Then I talked about videos being hard to make and not many videos in the organization. We make it even worse when every solution has a set of videos that only it knows about. When videos don't flow across solutions, we create these islands of content. And once we create these islands of content, the already few videos you have become even fewer whenever you go to one of these tools. So that's definitely a theme you will see a lot of that today. So with that, I think I'll just jump right into a demo because nobody wants slides, unless you are using slides to make a demo, which I'll show that later. Okay, so let's have one here. Cool. So Microsoft Stream, we mentioned yesterday as well, is part of Office 365. So if you have any of the Office 365 enterprise SKUs, or kiosk SKUs, or education SKUs, and very soon government SKUs, you will be getting access to Stream out of the box. So you get to Stream by clicking on your app launcher, which is also friendly known as waffle. It looks like a waffle, Belgian waffle. So you click on that, and then you get to the Stream tile, and you'll end up on the Stream homepage. So what you see here is we have videos in our organization, but we make sure the most current and most important videos bubble up to the top. So we have this concept of trending videos. So these videos are determined by how many people are watching them, how many people are liking them, how many people are commenting on them, and we bring an aspect of a time window on top of it. So it's what is happening now. So just so that because you watched a video 1,000 times, it remains there for the next 4 years, we want to avoid that situation. So it's always current, and it's always happening with content that shows up to the top. Then if you're new to Stream, what you see next is a set of tutorial videos. So it's a video product, and the tutorials are also videos. So if you want to know how to use Stream, and you're new to it, click on one of these, depending on what you want to do, and it'll tell you what it does. From here, our homepage starts to get more personalized for you. So the idea here is I can add videos to my watch list. So oftentimes you don't have time to watch a video at that point of time, and then you may find it on a SharePoint site, or you actually find it on Stream. So you can now quickly bookmark it or add it to your watch list, come back later, and your watch list is on your homepage. You can get to it easily and watch that content. And below that, we have this concept of channels and groups. We won't spend too much time on that today, but the whole idea is channels are a way to organize content. There are no permissions associated to a channel, and groups is a way to permission content to a group of people. And a channel could be open to the entire company, or the channel could be a part of the group. But essentially, channels is used to represent topics. If you use Gmail, they are labels or tags or keywords, whatever you want to call them. But now each channel has its own homepage, and I, as a user, can now tell Stream what topics I'm interested in by following a channel. So when I follow a channel, I get feed of that videos in that channel on the homepage, and what you see in this is a training channel has a new button next to it, which means there's something new that has been added to that channel since I came here last. So now I can click on that video, which is represented with the orange dot, and watch that video right from here. So then you can obviously browse content in Stream. One promise, as I said early on, is security. We guarantee in Stream that if you do not have access to video, you will never see it on our portal or anywhere else Stream is integrated in. So all these videos is the universe of videos in my organization that I have access to. So I don't see videos I don't have access to ever. So I can browse all the videos, I can browse all the channels, I can even search for content by people. This is an interesting thing, right? So I often meet people in my corridor and say, hey, I uploaded a video. Do you want to go and watch it? I think it's pretty relevant for you. Can you give me a link? No. Try getting a link in a conversation. That's super easy, right? So now what I can do is, let's say Amit was the guy who talked to me in the corridor. Now I can just search for Amit. And here I find him. I can click on his name. I can see all the videos he uploaded. And then I can also see he said he uploaded recently. I can sort it by publish date. And here is probably the video that I was interested in or he wanted me to watch. And I can go ahead and watch it now. And then, of course, I can browse groups. Each group gets its own mini Stream homepage. But I would encourage you to watch our session yesterday where we spent a lot of time on this. But I'm going to go into the coolest part and my favorite feature in Stream, which is search. How many people watched the keynote yesterday? Okay, some of you did. So there was a mention of mixed reality. There was a mention of designing a grill on the fly for a Ford car. So what we did is we took a snippet of that video and uploaded it into Stream. And now I want to find that video. And as I said, I am lazy. I don't put metadata ever. So I'm just going to search for, there was a Ford car, I remember, and there was a grill mentioned. I'm just going to search for that. And what you see here is we found a video in Stream. And if you see, there is no metadata which says that you see the entire title pretty much, or the description. There is no mention of Ford or grill. What Stream can do is takes all the audio in the video, transcribes it into text, and makes it searchable. So I found this video because somebody mentioned either Ford or grill in the video at some point of time. So they spoke. So if you see this here, at 3 minutes and 32 seconds, grill was mentioned, and I will click on this video now, and I will be taken to that page and to that point in the video where grill was mentioned. So this is super powerful. So, and one concept I want to talk about right now is how we consume documents in our lives. You rarely nowadays have the time to take any document that's sent your way, read it from the finish till the end. You just don't do that. You quickly scan it, see the relevant section, spend some time on it, and you're done. Try doing that with videos. The closest you can get to today is frantically seek around in the video and hope you found the right spot. But now with Stream, you actually have a whole transcript right next to the video. So you can glance at the transcript quickly, see if there are topics you're interested in, or even search within the transcript for that video specifically. So if I want to say where all Ford was mentioned, here is all the places Ford was mentioned. So we are breaking down a pretty large opaque video into smaller chunks so that you can watch it at your own convenience, at your own pace. Not only that, Stream can also detect all the faces that appeared in the video. So if you see just below the video, we have all the faces that appeared and a timeline of where they appeared in the video. And now I can also browse by people. So if I wanted to see where this person was talking, which is Rachel, I can click on that, and here she is. She's talking at that point in the video. So yet another way to navigate videos. And then we also support concepts of time codes in descriptions. So if you just type in 0:00 in Stream, understands the time code, makes it clickable, and you can build poor man's table of content right there in your descriptions. And as I said earlier, the whole idea here is to make it easier for you to consume large videos in smaller pieces and make them feel more like documents to you, which you're used to, and you don't have time to watch a video from beginning till the end. So with that, I will switch back. There is a lot to show. I can show you upload and all that, but we don't have enough time. So I would encourage you to watch the session from yesterday if you can. We covered all of this in a lot of details there, but we'll focus our attention now to some of the demos. So with that, I want to talk about a brief scenario, right? So in our lives, irrespective of what industry we are in, if there is some new project that comes our way, we typically plan for it, right? We just take some rough notes. I might go to OneNote and start typing some rough notes. And then my thoughts start to formulate. I get a little bit more formal. I move to Word, and I transcribe my thoughts in a Word, which is in our software world we call the spec. And then from there onwards, I get feedback from others, iterate on it, and then finally the dev team in my world starts building the product. So that's software world. Same thing you can think about in the real estate world or retail world, or we talked about collaboration in the keynote with the grill example, where Ford is designing a new grill. Typically, you follow the same set of processes. And if you are an Office 365 customer, I'll invite Amit here to show you how Stream can help you with that. How can Stream enhance your experience in terms of collaboration with that? So I'll hand it over to Amit here.
So Vishal, we've been getting a lot of feedback from our customers that tell us they're looking for a spotlighting feature inside of Microsoft Stream. And I don't know too much about that. Do you have any ideas of how I could go about starting to look for that?
Yep. So Amit here joined our team a little bit later. So our team also owns Office Video, which we are migrating all the users over to Stream. But Office Video has a feature called Spotlight. So Amit, it does. So do you want to just start there and see what it does?
Yeah, why don't I take a look for a video. Let's see if I look up Office and Spotlight inside of Stream, just to see if I can find out anything about it. Oh, hey, there's a video here that talks about spotlighting in Office Video. Let me check it out. Okay, this looks like it's going to give me a pretty good walkthrough about the Office Video feature. Why don't I take a look and start taking notes in my favorite note-taking app, OneNote. So I can copy the URL, put it directly into OneNote, and the link will unfurl automatically in order to show OneNote integration right with Stream. So I can start watching the video and take notes at the same time. So let's say, oh, I can spotlight a video. And I can gather my notes and my thoughts at the same time while watching the video all at once. Now that I've kind of gone through and seen this, I want to just make sure I count all the spots that they talked about Spotlight. So I can actually search right on the transcript, right inside of this embed. Ah, okay, so there's another mention here. Let me jump to that point in the video. Very cool, very powerful for me to find what spots I need in order to create my notes. So I think I've done a little bit of research here. Why don't I go ahead and start writing a spec for this?
So while Amit gets going, just a quick couple of notes here on what you just saw. So Amit did not know there was a video in Office Video about Office Video Spotlight. He just went and just typed in some random search terms. He found that video. Then he took that video, put it in OneNote, and the video is playing right there as he takes his notes. And then within the video, there is deep search available even in the embedded experience. So you're not in Stream right now, and you're still able to search for this inside the video. So that just makes his rough note-taking process so much more easier.
Okay, Vishal, I think I got a pretty good spec here. Can you take a quick look?
Yeah, Amit, that spec looks good, but I think there are other people who joined the team new as well. So how would they know about Office Video, and where would they know to go look for that data?
Oh, well, why don't I just put the video right inside of the references section so they can watch that while they're reading the spec. So let's go back to the video. I can go to the share, grab the embed code. And I can go to insert and add an online video from an embed code. Paste that directly in. Cool, now it's in the references section for anybody who wants to watch it as we go through the spec.
Cool.
I think this is a pretty good set. I think we're good to start. Why don't I get a meeting set up in Teams so we can do a review with the people who can't join us. We got a lot of members of our team who are actually remote, so why don't we go ahead and start a Teams meeting.
So while we do that, so once again what you just saw is same video he was using in OneNote for rough notes. He's now added as a reference so that other people who are not familiar with Office Video inside a Word document, and they can actually watch it from the Word document itself without having to go elsewhere and look for it. So talk about powerful references inside a document. No more links, real videos.
So why don't I go ahead and join the meeting. Vishal, did you want to join the meeting as well?
Sure. So what we are doing here is we set up a meeting inside Teams, and I see that meeting just showed up on my calendar. I am going to join. And we were actually hoping Mark, who's sitting here, would also join the meeting. Sorry, okay, so you can't see my screen, but I am joined in the meeting. It should pop up here very soon. Here I go. So, and Mark is probably going to join his meeting from Chicago, wherever he is. But the whole idea is now all of us are in teams and we are collaborating around this. But there are other team members who are not able to make this meeting. So Amit, go ahead.
So what I can do is I can actually record this spec for the spec review for people who can't join right now. And what this will do is after it's done recording, it'll show up directly in stream. So I've gone ahead and started the recording. How does the spec look to you, Vishal?
Spec looks good to me.
I think it looks great to me too. So why don't we go ahead and say checkbox and send to the next section for sign off. So I can stop the recording here. Now that the recording is ended and the meeting is done, we can actually see that the meeting has been put right directly inside of Stream. So if you take a look, while that's processing in the cloud, I'll show you one that we've actually done previously. And so this was our first spec review, and you'll see it automatically gets uploaded into Stream right from the Teams meeting with the correct people who have permissions who were a part of that meeting, all without having to leave Teams.
And so once again, super powerful, right? So now what I did is, and this is something we announced at Ignite this year, and this is brand new, all meeting recordings in Teams will automatically be uploaded to Stream, will automatically be ACLed to all the people in the meeting, whether it's your group or it's a set of individual people, and deep search is available on that meeting, and other people can now consume that meeting by clicking inside Teams, and they don't even have to know it's on Stream. So once again, super powerful. All the collaboration is now captured for evidence later.
So Vishal, I think there's a couple members of our team who want to see what the design is actually going to look like. You want to help us out there?
Sure. So let's do that. So now, Amit has prepared a decent spec now. I think we have a good idea of what we're going to do with this new spotlighting capability inside Stream. So the next step is, as I said earlier, or Amit said earlier, our customers have been asking for this feature. So what is the best way to do it is, before we even build this feature, we should actually reach out to our customers and get their feedback if this is going to satisfy them or not. So what I'm going to do next is, I am going to get into PowerPoint. So here is a PowerPoint. So I can send the spec out to our field and they can get in touch with our customers, or I can directly get in touch with the customers I already work with. But it's super hard because I need to get on their calendars, make sure they have the right amount of time or right time they can talk to me. And then if I'm using somebody in the middle, thoughts might get lost in this iteration, right? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to record a quick video in PowerPoint. So PowerPoint has this recording tab. So if you have an Office 365 subscription, you actually have this recording tab. It's our best kept secret. You can go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon. Actually, let me show you that. So you can go to File, Options, and if you go to Customize Ribbon, and right here we have a recording tab which is kind of hidden. So if you just click this, this shows up right here. Now I can do really powerful things with this recording tab. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to personalize this PowerPoint a little bit. So I'm going to record a video of myself. So I'll click Record Slideshow. Okay. Okay. So, okay, here I go. So I'm going to say just say record. It's going to do a countdown for me. Hi, thank you for helping us with this feature. We would love to get your feedback even before we build it, so let us know how it goes. So I just record a quick message for them. I'm going to stop this, get out of this view. And what you see here is PowerPoint just embedded a video of me talking. So what I'm going to do next with this video is just do a resize. But bring this to front, simple PowerPoint things. Do this. Now my presentation looks pretty. Okay. Then what I also got is I prepared a next slide which is simply a list of why should you Spotlight, when should you Spotlight based on the scenarios you were trying to address. And finally, I can also do screen recording inside PowerPoint. So as a part of our speccing process, we work with our designers and we have some pretty looking UI on how Spotlight is actually going to look in Stream. So here I have that in the PDF. So here is all my screenshots. So let me use this inside my PowerPoint next. I'm going to go here and screen record. When I click screen record in PowerPoint, very first thing it asks me to do is select an area of screen. Okay, I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to start recording. So, and as I record, it will also record my voice. And what I can say is, hey, to add a Spotlight or Spotlight a video, you can simply click on add a video. Then it brings up the search box. And then you can type in the search term and you can find the video in Spotlight. Then you can choose multiple such videos, order them, and then you hit save and you are done. So what I did here is I was just flipping through screens in my PowerPoint or in my PDF, and I was recording them with my voice over it. So what PowerPoint did with that is it gave me a video. So now what I can simply do is the same thing I did with the other one to make it look a little bit prettier. Do this. And after this is where the magic will really happen. So now, okay, what we are announcing new at the show is the capability I'm going to show you next. From here, I will just go to export. Oops. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I have another PowerPoint here which I created before, which is a little better PowerPoint. Okay. I apologize, I think we have some misconfiguration here on this laptop, but I have a new export to stream button. What I will do is just click that. It will take this video, put it on stream, and I'm having a technical glitch here, but I had uploaded a video previously expecting this to happen. So I'll show you that instead. So this is brand new code. We're baking it, so there will be problems, but I will show you what it looks like. Okie dokes. I'm going to go to my videos. I had just uploaded it an hour ago, and it did work. So you have to take my word for it. So let's do this. Let's show you how this video looks like now. So I muted myself here, but basically the idea is what it did is it took the first slide, it captured the webcam recording I did, it's playing it here, then I did some animations in the slides, which is a typical thing you do in the PowerPoint. It's going to see this, it's going to flip it. So this is the animation in PowerPoint, and then we have animation in the slide, which is one bullet shows up at a time, and then it's going to flip that, and very soon here, and then finally it's going to show you the screen recording I did with inking. So I can even do inking in my PowerPoint now and just circle things, there are areas of interest and all that kind of stuff. So here, so this is a real screen recording created from a PDF. With a few clicks and few minutes, I was actually able to create a video to express what I haven't even built yet and get feedback on it as a part of the process. So this is super, super powerful, and this is just one way you can create videos. And we talked about screen recorder yesterday, and we also talked about text with Camtasia integration, where you can do even more things, and is a much more powerful tool in terms of advanced editing capabilities. So isn't it awesome? Did you like it? Yes, cool, awesome, thank you. Okay, so now I have a video. So now I need to get feedback. So Amit just told me that before I even go to the field, I should do a one last check with the team, that just make sure the broader team, not the direct team working on stream, see if they have any inputs. So what I'm going to do next is grab this URL, and I have a SharePoint site where my team hangs out. So, and on my SharePoint site, which is, let's go to home. So this is the Microsoft Stream SharePoint site, a fake one for the demo. The real one has some detail we can show. So I go to upcoming features, which is a page I've created, and I've shared this link already with my organization, that go here and look for upcoming capabilities and give us your feedback. So I am going to go here in the SharePoint page, click Edit. I'm going to hit plus here. So SharePoint has this concept of web parts. And if you see, there's a stream web part already there. I'm going to click on stream web part. And what this lets me do is I can embed either a video or a channel inside SharePoint so that people don't have to leave SharePoint. I'm going to take my URL and paste it here. And as you see, real-time feedback, as I'm actually pasting the URL, SharePoint went to stream, got the video, and embedded it on my SharePoint side. So one thing I did do is, which I did not talk about, but what I did here is, if you look at my video, I did not open it up to the whole company yet. And that's where permissions in stream come in so handy. I don't think this feature is ready for prime time. I don't want people talking about it till I've had a chance to incorporate feedback. So I just shared it with our stream team, so only people in my team can watch it. So, and because this team is the exact team that is powering this SharePoint site, I know when I embed it here, anybody coming here can actually watch it, because it's the same Office group in the background that is holding the permissions or the key to the kingdom here. So now I can watch this video within my SharePoint site, and if anybody has any feedback, they know where to reach out to us and give us that feedback. So with that, I think we've done due diligence. This feature looks awesome, and we're going to build it. But before we do that, one last check. So I'm going to hand it over to Amit so that he can actually reach out to the field folks who had also asked on customers' behalf for this feature to get their inputs.
Yeah, so I think it's time to reach out to the field, find out a little bit more information from them to see if we're building exactly what our customers are looking for. So as Vishal mentioned, he made the video private so that only the people who had access to the video would be able to see it. Well, in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open it up to company-wide so that everybody inside of my company can see the video. And that's a simple checkbox here that'll allow everybody to see the video within my company. So I can apply that as it goes through. And very easily with Stream, I have the ability to share on my Yammer groups. And so Yammer is a great way to broadcast your content to people in your company. So if I click the share button, I can go on the Yammer share icon. And what it'll do is it'll open up a dialog for me to basically share this out with the company. So it adds the URL there. And then what I can do is say, give us feedback. And then I can post that. And then it tells me my message has been posted. I can close this. If I check out Yammer, this was the video I just posted. It automatically showed up in Yammer. Now our field teams can go and share this with their customers, give us feedback directly in Yammer, and tell us a little bit more to make sure that we're right on the right track.
Cool.
Back to Vishal.
Well, so you see and this is just an example of what happens in the software world and how we do it inside our team. But you can see this example can apply to pretty much any situation in any kind of environment. So what happened here? All the way from prepping inside OneNote, capturing rough notes, to speccing and analyzing references, to sharing with the team, and then sharing with the broader team on SharePoint, and finally sharing with the whole company on Yammer. So we were able to do this, leverage video, and then creating videos with PowerPoint and soon with our partners. And basically all of this process was so seamless and so easy to use with a few clicks. So now you might be wondering, great, but I have my line of business apps. What happens there now? So you showed me this awesome integration with Office. Can I do it there? And let's see if Amit has an answer for us.
Yeah, I got a couple answers for you. So Microsoft Stream makes it really easy to embed your videos into other applications. So inside of Microsoft Stream, you can click the Share tab on any video that comes through, click the embed, set some parameters that you'd like set up, and simply copy and paste the embed code. Now the key thing here is that even though you're embedding your videos on other sites and other apps, only people who have access to the video will be able to see that. So as a simple example here, if I go into JS Fiddle, which is a simple way for me to make some HTML code, I'm actually signed into the context of this browser session. So I'm actually just going to paste that in and run this. And what you'll see is it automatically picks up my credentials using single sign-on between Azure Active Directory, picking up who I am without me having to type anything in. So I can actually watch this video directly inline without doing any work. Now, let's say I take that same scenario and I'm not signed into the context of the browser. So here I've got an incognito window in Chrome, which means there's no credentials signed in or anything like that. I can paste this exact same video here and I'll run it. And what you'll see is it actually asks me to sign in with my proper credentials in order to actually watch the video. And once again, this keeps that security of your content to people who have access to the video. Now, you might be asking, yes, this is a kind of one-click share, or you can share certain videos here, but how do I kind of do that in a dynamic way with what you saw in Yammer, in OneNote? How do you take that URL and make it an embed code? Well, what we did was we made actually an OEmbed endpoint, which in our terms for Microsoft Stream is actually a simplistic version of it, which when you pass in a URL, you'll actually get a JSON response, which has information about how to format the iframe that comes in. So I can show you a simple example with a Postman. So if I go to the OEmbed endpoint, which is very simply web.microsoftstream.com/OEmbed, and what it asks me for as the query parameter is the URL. So in the case of Yammer, as you guys saw, or in OneNote, all I did was paste the URL to the video. And this is what it does in the background. So if I go back to my video here, and I grab this URL, I can actually just paste it here. Generally, you should URL encode your stuff, but for the purposes of this, I'm just going to send it. And you'll see here, I actually got a JSON response back, and what it tells me is it gives me the embedded URL as well as how to format the iframe code right there. So I can actually just put that directly inside of my app without having to do any work, and it makes it super dynamic in order to be able to show your videos inside of your apps. Cool. Hand it back to Vishal.
Thank you. So I think once again, a really powerful construct with a few lines of JavaScript code. You can allow people to paste URLs in any app. Then you can reach out to our public endpoint. We'll get an iframe back. And that iframe will do the heavy-duty work of authenticating and authorizing the user and validating if they have access to the content. So irrespective of who shares it where, your permissions always win. Security always wins. So that's the cool thing here. So with that, So I think that was the demo. So now I think just to quick recap of what we saw. Amit took notes in OneNote, embedded a video right in OneNote. Then he took a video, added it to the Word document. So we have integration with Word. Then he shared a video on Teams. So one thing we did not show in this demo, but we showed yesterday is I can go to a team inside Teams, click on the plus in terms of tab, click on the stream tile, and add a link to a video or a channel, and then all those videos show up in my team itself. So I don't have to leave my Teams environment. Then he was able to record a meeting in Teams, which automatically went to Stream, automatically ACLed. Then I was able to create a pretty compelling story in PowerPoint with a few simple clicks, and that's a tool that everybody should have access to, whoever the Office 365. And then I was able to broadcast it to my team on SharePoint, and finally to even broader outside my team on Yammer. So all the way from thinking to implementing, I have real feedback before I even go and develop anything right now. So one last thing I wanted to talk about is APIs. So what we showed you here is great. It is in fact limited, and we know that. So there you can embed a channel, you can embed a video, and simple things like that. But very soon, and we are working on this pretty actively, we are going to be opening up Stream APIs. And when I say we are going to be opening up Stream APIs, it actually means quite a few things under the hood. So one thing is obviously the API to query a video, search a video, and get the iframe for the video in a programmatic way, or even upload videos from the app. So that's the stuff that we're doing in PowerPoint, and that's the stuff we'll be doing in TechSmith, Camtasia, where they'll use our APIs to upload videos to us. But then the other aspect of the API is oftentimes your app wants to control playback. So the app wants to decide when to play, pause, then the app wants to get some events back, did the person buffer or did the person pause and stuff like that. So we will now allow you to do that with APIs, which is a player API as well. That will be a part of our API. And finally, as admins, you want to have control over which app is accessing your data. So we are going to integrate with Azure Active Directory for app management, so admin will get full controls where they can enable, disable apps inside the organization and even get basic stats on how people are using that app inside the organization. And what this allows us to do is, it allows our partners to build solutions on top of Stream. It could be industry-specific solution. We talked about a hotel example yesterday where you want to teach your staff how to fold towels when they're hired fresh, or an onboarding example in case of talent. So you can build customized apps and still leverage Stream as your video store and get all the richness of intelligence, machine learning behind it. And then finally, which is the most important part, we will have a marketplace inside Stream where your apps can be surfaced, and then people can buy it from there or use it if it's a free app. So it's a holistic story, it's a whole partner story, and API is just a way to say that, but we are actually working on that story, and very soon we'll have details around this, and this is one of our top priorities right now. So with that, I will open up for questions. I know there's a lot of talking. And if you can walk up to the mic and ask your question, that way everybody can hear it.
So two questions. One is, when will be the Skype broadcast integration available? So the video goes directly to Stream. So that's the one question. The second one is taking a Stream videos offline. So I'm about to catch the flight and I want to take it offline, cache it on my device so I can watch it later.
Okay. So the first question is Skype meeting broadcast. When will that integration be available? We are working on that right now. I can give you a timeline, but we did talk about some of that stuff in the Skype session yesterday. And Skype broadcast is going to soon become team broadcast as well, and all these things under the hood will converge pretty dramatically at that point of time. It will be more than just recordings, and you will see live events showing up in Stream and things like that as well. Then the other question you had was around offline. So the only reason we actually have offline capability for the owner, so owners can download videos, but the only reason why we haven't opened it up is security. Once you download a video, there's nothing preventing from somebody to upload it to YouTube. But we are doing two things there. One thing we are doing in the short term is letting owners pick whether their videos can be downloaded or not, with the understanding that security can be enforced. And then the other thing is a Stream mobile app. What that mobile app lets us do is we will still be able to play videos which are still encrypted. So you can take them and upload it to other places, and we can do cache your credentials offline and let you play that inside the mobile app, which is the train or the airplane scenario.
So why can't we check the credential first when I'm about to cache it?
So
once it checks, and if I'm authorized to watch it, then I should be fine, right?
yes, that's kind of what we will do. But the only thing is we need to, all our videos come down encrypted, so you can't just double click and watch it in Windows Media Player or any other player. So we need to cache the keys, and we don't want to do it in clear without an app so that anybody can get to them. So, sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Just specifically, what are the differences between this? So we have Stream, but we also have video in Office 365.
Yes.
What are the key differences?
Yep. So our team basically owns both those products, and what we had announced last Ignite, and we are working on that right now, and we're getting pretty close to it, is we are phasing out Office 365 video and moving all our customers to Stream. And as a part of that, we shared more details in the session yesterday. We even showed the mock-ups of the experience on how it will look like. But we will be moving all your content over to Stream and doing all the heavy lifting, and then you will just have to do a validation that everything works for you, and then your data will be moved.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, hey guys, really slick integration with the Office Suite. I do have a use case. How do you address recording of conference rooms? So let's say, we haven't adopted Teams, but we do a lot of team meetings with conference rooms. I love the auto recording feature and then being able to post directly to Stream. Is this on the roadmap, or is there something in the solution stack today that addresses this use case?
So there were a couple of sessions on our new room capabilities earlier today, We are working with that team. We don't have anything that we can share at this point of time, but we are definitely looking at that. So I mean, this whole seamless Teams experience, as you can see from our keynotes and stuff, is a very big focus area at Microsoft. So you can imagine that will be there soon, but we can't share more about it right now.
Can the stream videos be shared outside the organization?
So we have, I didn't talk about roadmap, we did talk about roadmap in the yesterday's session, so that is one of our top priorities as well. So that is the #1 ask by volume on our team in terms of making videos available to guest users as well as public anonymous access, and that's something we're definitely working on, and it'll be soon.
So I wanted to see if you have any analytics, like metrics.
So yeah, so we are weak on analytics today. So the question was, do we have analytics? What we have for you today is number of views, number of likes, and number of comments, and that's where we stop. Okay. There are 2 things we are doing. The first thing we are doing in the short term is basically in a video, we'll show you viewer trends over a period of time, as well as where in the video people dropped off. And but beyond that, which is further out, we're going to have a complete dashboard for the admins where you can tell what kind of experience people had, what videos they're watching, what devices they're coming from, and pretty much what you will expect from an analytics solution. So the short answer to your question is, don't have it today. We are working on part 1 of that. Yep.
Okay. Second question. So I saw that we can embed videos within PowerPoints. Is there any way I can also embed the transcript besides the video? So
today we don't have an embeddable control for transcript. So we don't have that many requests, but I would love to hear from you on our forums. So if you do, we can prioritize that. It's not hard for us to do, because what we have, you see, is the deep search anyways there inside the player. Right. So we could do it, we just don't have it today. And the second thing is, once we open up our APIs, you could write your own controls as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
How good is your transcripts?
That's a $1 million question. So,
because I do a lot of videos for teaching, and then I have to do it to YouTube, and then the transcript comes in funky, crazy. You're spending all your time doing the closed captioning. Yeah, so I think machines and artificial intelligence can never be that good in today's world, at least. So we do a reasonable job if the audio quality is super sharp and the accents are not there. But if they are there, sometimes we don't do a good job. But what we are working on, even today in Stream, you can download the captions, manually edit them. But very, very soon, we are actually in the stages of testing this capability. You will have a pencil. You can click in the UI itself and fix your transcript right there. So we are going to augment. So we're going to do 80%, maybe 90% in some cases for you, and then you can do the final 10% touch-ups. Okay.
It's a use case scenario. One of the things that we struggle at is trying to surface videos and presentations using metadata, right? So within our SharePoint sites, we want to have, a specific case on, and some of it is videos, some of it is documents which are already tagged with categories and whatnot. Do you guys have any solutions for that? We can easily do it without having to create some extensive SharePoint list and do it that way.
So I don't think I fully understand the scenario, but let me take a stab at it, see if I understood this. Right? So your ask is, you are building a custom portal which takes multiple different kinds of content, and video is just another kind of content, and you want to just have a widget or something on a SharePoint site that does a list of those similar content. So we don't have a short answers, we don't have anything like that today. What we do have in Stream are 2 ways to organize content. One is channels. So theoretically, one video can be in any number of channels. There's nothing preventing that. So if you had a term set, for example, you could create a channel for each term and add videos to that, and then you can just take a channel embed part, or once we have APIs, you can do more custom integration. The second thing we do have in Stream is hashtags and descriptions. So you can put hashtags like informal metadata. So you can put a hashtag just like Twitter inside your description, and you can search based on those. So, but yeah, not specifically what you're looking for.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. Anything in the roadmap related to subtitles?
Subtitles?
Yeah.
So Stream does support subtitles today. We don't automatically do it.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah, so it's very easy for us once we do actually do support English and Spanish today. So, but we can translate to other languages. Mm-hmm. We are just waiting for our translation service to reach level C compliance before we put that in Stream. Because being an Office app, we have a promise that Stream is Tier C compliant, and we can't take a dependency on non-Tier C compliant stuff. That's what's holding us up. We do have the technology, so it will show up.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I have a short-term need for this, but I'm in government. Any idea when that would be available?
I can't commit to a date, but we are very close, super close. So we are deploying it right now. We recently, just before Ignite, did 3 more data centers, Australia, India, and UK, and government cloud is the next one on our list, which we are working on right now. Questions? Cool. Thank you very much for your time. Yep.
Thanks, everyone.